Well, what's up, everybody? So today's video is just about some EDC gear for traveling. You know what I tend to take when I travel. Trip here with the family, and and we went to Orlando. We're staying in Orlando, Florida, and yesterday we drove over a little bit more than an hour to Tampa, Florida, where we went to Busch Gardens. Great little fun park, and the kids absolutely loved it. It was exhausting. It was a very long day. In fact, we were eating our late night dinner at a damn Chili's at almost midnight. So yeah, didn't get back to the cabin here at the KOA that we're staying at until right around 1:15, 1:30. It was late. We had a long day, and the kids had just within the last 25 minutes got up and eaten and getting ready to get the bathing suits on and to head to the pool. But yeah, they were exhausted. They were exhausted. I mean, it's pretty much noon right now, and they just got up. I already ate my breakfast, and now I'm enjoying my cigar and coffee. Coffee! Yeah. So here's my gear that I have, that I bring. I have a tripod for mounting my camera to. It's just a little tiny mini tripod. And I must have borrowed it for something else back at home, but I forgot, and I'm a little irritated that I forgot the piece that screws on here that holds the phone. That would have been helpful right now doing this video, but I don't have it. So I need to do a little bit better in making sure that I have stuff like that. I wasn't exactly intending to do this video, but it was kind of in the back of my head, hey, while I'm down here, I should do a little video on the gear that I bring when I travel. And I'm mad that I forgot that mount. But anyways, always have my double-walled cup that I use for coffee and for ice water by my bed on my nightstand, so that I have water through the night. Especially need that water when you're staying in things like this cabin where central AC is not a thing. They have window units around the cabin there, and so those window AC units, when you're using those to primarily cool yourself, that kind of sucks, because it really dries the air in a nasty way that really parches me through the night. So gotta have water. But yeah, Zorro, come here, bud. Oh, you're tied. You're stuck. Let me go untie Zorro here. He kind of got himself wrapped up around the trailer. There you go. There you go. Is that what you were whining about? Here's Zorro. Here's my dog. My lovely dog. He's half lab, half boxer. So they call that a boxador, which is kind of fun, kind of cool. But yeah. But yeah, so nice little patio. They got a fire ring, benches, table, with awning type thing. There's a grill over there, parking pad for the car, and let's go ahead and dive into the gear. So of course I have a handful of knives, right? Gotta take more than just one knife with you. Have the trusty, oh so reliable, lovely Pulse OTF from EMP EDC. Love that. Listen to that sound. Ah, love that OTF. Absolutely my favorite. Got rocking a Forced Hank microfiber stitching. If you don't have one of these, you absolutely need to get one of these Forced Hanks. They're on the Everyday Carry website. Here, let me pull out. I'll pull out out of my bag my other one. So yeah, the EDC Roundtable website. He makes super sweet hanks. This is the one that I keep in my little man purse bag. So yeah, that's I always have that one in there. But here's another EMP EDC. This is the Nimble W, because it's a winner. No, it's because it's a Wharncliffe blade, but it's still a winner. Lanyard doodad deal on there. And then I've got the Something Obscene Lek, L-E-K. Fist bump. Yeah. Another awesome Wharncliffe shaped blade. Sporting a lanyard and doodad on this guy as well. Yeah. These are pretty much all three of these are Blade Show pickups. Because that happened very recently from posting this video. But here is the main one that I went to the show with having in mind of intentionally picking up this one. This is the Knoll Knives Voodoo, which so many people know. It's got a little bit of a cult following. People absolutely love this stellar knife. But yeah, I picked one up, and yes, I absolutely love it. It's so insanely thin behind the edge with their hollow grind on this thing. Like, insanely thin. I mean, in comparison to so many other hollow grinds, this thing is absolutely nuts thin behind the edge. So, yeah, love that. Got the Oro speaker. Awesome little speaker. These things are so cool. They're so great. I've got the volume way downs. So hopefully YouTube don't get pissed off that I've got some background music playing. Here's my cigar. Obviously, gotta have my cigars. Love enjoying a cigar when on vacation. But here's my little block that I made right before Blade Show. It's out of cedar. Nice little chunk of cedar. And it's got the lanyard with these are your spine beads. So it's, 3 beads, you loop them together like that, and it's supposed to look like a section of your spine. Kind of cool. I would not put those on a knife lanyard. It's a little too big, a little too much in my mind, unless you got like a 9-inch folder, which I don't. But on something like this, it works. It works well. It's, adds a nice little bit of flair, some attitude. Of course, I've got lighter. Yeah, Zippo with the butane insert. Yep. And coffee cup. Absolutely love these double-walled cups, whether it's for coffee or for the ice water on my nightstand. I throw a little bit of whiskey in there when I'm drinking later in the morning or early afternoon. My man purse, which I've got a whole separate video on. Check that out with all the junk that I throw in that thing. I know there's a lot of different opinions on the idea of having one of these, taking one of these things. Granted, I've realized that it's not ideal for taking absolutely everywhere every single day, but especially traveling, going places when when you're gonna be at an event or doing a long day activity. It's nice to be able to bring a bunch of this, a bunch of stuff with you that you may or may not use, but really appreciate having when you do want it, need it. But this is kind of almost the start of this video. This is a hide and drink leather zippered pocket wallet for your front pocket. It's specifically designed in the shape of 90% plus of front pockets. are designed in this this shape, so it's made to fit in there insanely snug and not go anywhere. Going to like Busch Gardens, like we were at yesterday, going on a bunch of roller coasters, I had absolutely no concern of this thing coming out of my pocket, because it literally, because of its shape, its design, it glues itself to the bottom corner inside your front pocket. It's always good to, safety wise, security wise, to put your wallets in your front pockets when you go in super crowded places, whether that be concerts or amusement parks or whatever. It's just a little bit safer. You have a little bit more control over the security of it. But this thing is freaking great because you can put pens or possibly knives or multi-tools or whatever on these loops right here. Anything that's got a clip or is wide enough to friction fit onto those. But YKK zipper, and it gives you a great little wallet to transfer just the bare necessities from your regular wallet. So throwing cash, coinage. Most of us guys, our wallets, our typical everyday wallets, do not facilitate carrying coinage. So it's nice to be able to have something to put all your quarters in. Put them quarters in, so that you have them quarters for the laundry mat when you need to dry, a dozen towels from the kids being in the pool every damn day, or paying those parking meters, so that you can park in downtown areas that require you to pay up for parking meters. But yeah, Hide and Drink, they're on Amazon. Please, I'll throw later on. When I can get home, I'll be able to easily attach the link to these on Amazon. But check out Hide and Drink. They make some great stuff. Really super quality leather, solid durable stitching. They've got more than a handful of different things, different pouches and wallets and whatever. So check them out. But I absolutely love this thing for doing just that when I go to amusement parks or concerts or whatever, that I can just throw some coinage and cash in with a couple of cards, debit or credit card and ID. So yeah, to me it's almost a must-have if you go places like that and travel. But yeah, so just to mention, we're at the Kissimmee KOA campground here in Orlando. It is much cheaper paying for this campground for one of these cabins that sleeps up to 8 people, which is what my family needs, what we require. Because hotels is insanely expensive when you have to pay for more than one or 2 hotel rooms. When it becomes multiple rooms and getting joining rooms, that's a headache in itself. And trying to keep kids quiet in a hotel is pretty much impossible. Let me go ahead and flip it around so you can. There we go. I don't want too much nipple action since I'm in my bathing suit. But yeah, so it's insanely expensive doing the hotel deal, and I do not have the funds, nor do I want all the work that's involved in doing a motorhome or pool behind your vehicle type RV camper. Those are fantastic, but when you have 8 people, you got to get a pretty damn big one to sleep everybody, and it's a pain in the ass to move those things, to travel with those things. I know a lot of people do it, but it's just I don't want one that huge. I don't want to buy one that's huge, and there's a bunch of inconveniences. You do end up paying in the long run. You pay a little bit more for staying in cabins or staying in hotels, but I mean And there's so many trade-offs, So I don't have a camper or RV or motorhome yet. In the future, when we have less kids underneath our roof, that's definitely going to be a very strong possibility. More than likely, I'll end up with a small to medium-sized one that sleeps maybe 5. That is much less than 30 feet long. I do not want one of those 30-foot long ones. But for now, the cabins and campgrounds works really, really well financially, and it's pretty easy and straightforward to do that. I do tow my little small trailer, my little gray small trailer. That's a Harbor Freight kit. I tow that behind the car so we can pile all of our stuff into it and have plenty of space for all of our luggage and everything that we bring. And then Zorro lays in the trunk when we travel with him, so which we pretty much do always, because he's my service dog / can't leave him at home. But yeah, so that's all I got, and I'm gonna finish enjoying my cigar and drinking the last little bit of my coffee. So I hope this was a fun little video, not super entertaining, but showing off some cool stuff, and just hopefully getting your minds thinking about how you travel, what you bring with you, EDC wise, as well as just where you stay. Again, we stayed at I forgot to mention why we stayed at the KOA that's here in Orlando, when Busch Gardens in Tampa is just a little over an hour's drive away. There is a cost difference between this KOA and the KOA that's there in Tampa, and some of the other campgrounds that have a couple cabins in Tampa. You're looking at another $150 to $350 more expense-wise. Orlando's cheaper, probably because of Disney, and so many more people fly into Orlando. So I'm sure those are the two main factors. But yeah, so for the cost savings, it made more sense. And plus, right now, this summer, the beginning of the summer here, the KOA that's campground that's in Tampa, their pool is under maintenance, renovations, repairs, what have you. So they don't have a pool available, even though it's a slightly nicer KOA as far as their amenities go. Their pool is out of order right now, and that was kind of also another big factor as to why we stayed here in Orlando, at the one in Orlando. But yep, that's all I got. So peace. I'll see y'all in future videos, and y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.